If you were looking for a bite to eat today, the United Corpus Christi Chamber of Commerce hosted their Salute to the Military luncheon. Florent Flo Groberg, an inspiring Medal of Honor recipient who served in Afghanistan, was the key spokesperson at the luncheon. The event provides the opportunity to support our active and retired military and their families to recognize all that they do.
For all these people that do everything for us. I mean, it's so hard to, it's not something you should just walk out on a military base and start shaking hands, right? They're probably not going to let you to the front gate. But it's a good opportunity to get everybody out towards us, celebrating something common and being able to kind of talk to everybody and really putting names to faces and seeing what people do.
The event recognizes the collaborative efforts made by the community business leaders, elected officials, and military leaders as they work together to strengthen the military environment in South Texas.